Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through. What does the collective need to know today, please? I find myself overthinking everything. And I feel your person has been doing quite a lot of thinking and overthinking during the time that you have been away from each other. Thinking that they should have done things differently, thinking about all the mistakes they made, thinking about how they created all of this drama and chaos that didn't need to be in this connection, but they allowed their fears and insecurities to get the better of them. And so this is why you are in this space with this person right now that you are in. But you guys watching the reading, when you were spending time with this person in the past, did they overthink things? Were they always in their head? Did they think instead of feel? Or was your person someone who could actually say, I feel instead of I think? Because if your person has been constantly in their head, they are constantly listening to all of that stuff that yaps away at them constantly. Their fears, their doubts, their insecurities, their issues, their old emotional wounds, their lack of self-love, their lack of self-confidence, all of the things that can create those wounds and that damage within us that make us feel and believe that we are not worthy of the person who is standing in front of us, wanting, desiring, and willing to love us. And I do feel that this has happened for your person. Constantly overthinking all the time. And even now that you are away from each other, they are still overthinking. But now they're doing it from this perspective of, have they moved on? Do I still have a chance? Have I waited too long? What if I'd done things differently? Can we get back together? What shall I say? How shall I say it? Where can we go on our first date? Will they answer the phone if I reach out? Am I blocked? Are they ghosting me? If I reach out to them, will they answer? Will they respond? Overthinking. What if, what if, what if? What if can create a lot of paralysis in our brains because it creates that analysis paralysis at times from what ifing everything. But I feel that your person is aware now that they have been spending too much time thinking, and it's time to get out of their head and into their heart so that they can come back to you and show you that they are ready to feel this connection and feel and experience this love instead of living in this place of their head and of their brain where they are overthinking everything and overanalyzing and second guessing themselves and everything else that comes from living in that place of fear, because they want to return to you and follow their heart back to you so that they can live their lives from the perspective of their heart and their soul. You have every right to be angry with me. I deserve it. Well, you guys watching the reading, are you angry with your person? There may be times when you still get angry with them. For those of you who are fresh or new to this experience because it's been recent that your person has bolted or run or ghosted you or denied the connection or whatever your dynamic or situation is with your person, you could very possibly still be angry with them. And you know what, guys? It is okay for us to get mad at them from time to time. Sometimes that anger will come in waves where it's just pounding at us just over and over because we don't understand why they did it, why they said that everything was great and then poof, they disappear the next day and we don't know where they've gone because they haven't told us. And we try to figure out what's going on with them. We try to make sure that they're okay, that they haven't had an accident, that they're not in the hospital, that they're not sick, that nothing is wrong with them, but yet they still don't answer us. And we do that from a genuine love and concern for the person that we care about, but yet they still don't answer us. So yes, it is okay for you to be angry at them, and they're acknowledging that they deserve your anger. But then as you spend some time in that quiet, reflective place about it, you start to see and understand why they acted and behaved the ways that they did. And this is part of the journey. There is nothing wrong with you. You have not sinned. You have not done anything wrong if you still have times and moments where you are angry with this person. Because you know what, guys? They hurt you. So, of course, you have the right to be angry at them. But if you're in that constant state of anger, it is going to rob you of your energy. Anger takes a lot of energy from you because it takes anger from the future, actually. So in a way, you are not replenishing the energy that you will need tomorrow or next week because you are holding on to this anger. Sometimes if we can look at these people as they are, well, your person rather, they are a wounded soul who is doing their best on this journey. And yes, they did some things that caused you to be mad and angry and just probably flat out pissed off at them. But they want to make their way back to you and make amends for that. But they thought that perhaps if you got angry with them, it would be easier for them. It would be easier for you. Actually, what I'm hearing is they thought it would have been easier for you and them both if you hated them. But you can't hate this person, and you really can't stay angry at them either, because you see and understand them from the perspective of your soul and their soul, and that in and of itself allows you to be more accepting of why they've acted and behaved the ways that they have. Not that you are allowing them to treat you like a doormat. I am not saying that. You just are looking at it from that perspective of unconditional love, that love that comes from deep within your soul, that you understand this person. We are both hurting and I am the one who caused it. The blame is mine. Well, yes, let's take some accountability and responsibility for this stuff and let's just flat out own it. And this is what I feel your person is ready to do. They have spent quite a bit of time overthinking, but in that overthinking space, they do see and understand that they have created this damage. In their analysis of the events that happened, they are able to see things with a much clearer eye, a much fresher perspective than they were able to see this whole situation when they were embroiled in it with you, when you were spending time together, because many times we can't see what is happening when we are in the middle of it ourselves. But your person knows that they hurt you. They hurt themselves. They know that it's their fault. They know that it's their responsibility, and they want to show back up and apologize and take ownership of all of the things that they have done that caused you so much grief, so much stress, so much anger, so much heartache, because your person knows that they should have done things differently. They should have at least been accountable and responsible for the things that they did wrong when they did them, but they couldn't for most of you watching the reading. But as they make their way back to you, they will do that because they want to make amends and make things right between you. I wish I didn't handle things with us so badly. Well, there is no genie in a bottle that's going to come along and grant your person 3 wishes to turn back time or unsay the things that they said or undo the things that they did. Your person knows that there's only one solution for this, and that's to show up and apologize, to show up and bare their soul, basically, to show up and be real and tell you everything about everything that happened, why they created all of these problems in your relationship, why they allowed you to get so mad at them, why they allowed the two of you to take this path with each other, because you were ready for this relationship and you believe they were as well, and then they just made a big, huge mess of things. But they do wish they didn't handle things so poorly between the two of you. They wish they had done it differently. And they spend quite a lot of time thinking about all of that as well. Well, instead of doing this, I should have done this. Instead of hanging out with friends, I should have gone on the date that we were supposed to go on. Instead of going to play football, I should have taken my person to the theater, to the movies, to the play, out to dinner the way that we were supposed to. And these are just simple, very minute things that perhaps for some of you, yes, your person did. But what they really wish they didn't handle, well, let me rephrase that. What they really wish they handled differently was how they spoke to you, how they hurt you, how they created your doubt and your own insecurities about them and this connection and what was happening. And all of that was part of the things that they were doing to put this distance and space between you, because they weren't ready for this relationship. But they have been spending quite a bit of time getting ready, because they want to apologize. They want to own the things they did wrong. They want to be accountable and responsible, and they want to make amends. I'm ashamed that I didn't do more to show you how important you are. Well, that would have made a big difference, wouldn't it? Your person, instead of hanging out with friends, instead of going to play baseball or doing the things that they had planned with you and then they canceled the date, or worse, just no show, they wish they had done things differently and showed you how important they are and showed you how important you are. They wish they'd made you more of a priority. They wish that they had given you more respect and more love and more time and attention as well. And they are ashamed of themselves for all of that right now. That is what I am feeling, and that's also what I'm hearing. And as your person comes back, there's going to be a big, huge shift in them, because you're going to see them showing you how much they love you, how much they cherish you, how much they desire you, how much they want to spend time with you, how much they're going to do things so differently, or how they're going to do things so very differently moving forward. This will be the energy of your person coming forward towards you to show you that they cherish you, that they love you, and that you are important, and that they are going to make you and this relationship a priority. But let's use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? This is the Four of Swords. Well, the Four of Swords does tell us that your person is at the moment in this place of contemplation. They are thinking and overthinking their plan, how they're going to approach you, what they're going to say. The Four of Swords tells us that your person is, for most of you watching the reading, in this place where there is a disconnect between you, that there's not much communication, if any, happening between you in the 3D space. But the Four of Swords is the card of healing. And it tells us your person is using this time to get rid of all of the things that cause them to act out, that cause them to be ashamed of the actions, words, and behaviors that they did towards you that were bad, that they are embarrassed about, that they are ashamed over, that they understand why you are angry with them about. Because your person knows that they caused this damage. They wish they hadn't, but they know they did. And that is part of the battle here. Your person admitting that they were wrong, admitting that they need to make amends, and then showing up and following through to make that happen. That is what the Four of Swords is all about, allowing your person to see all of that. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. The King of Wands. My goodness, I love the King of Wands energy. King of Wands been coming up quite a bit lately, guys, I think. I'm trying to remember. It kind of all blurs together at times. The readings do, actually. But the King of Wands is one of my favorite energies, because that's all about making something happen. That is all about showing up. That is all about moving and grooving and coming back in your direction to take action, to follow through and do what needs to be done. Because your person wants to show back up for you and show you how they have healed, how they have transformed, and how they have changed. And you will see a power in this person as they come back. You will see a self-respect, you will see a dignity, and you will see a determination in them, because this is your person showing up and not letting go and not standing down. This is about your person wanting to show you that they are willing to do what is necessary to have you back in their life, doing what they need to do, regaining your trust, regaining your respect. Perhaps for some of you, even regaining your love, because perhaps your anger has caused your love to diminish for them, and that could make sense for some of you watching the reading, and there's nothing to be ashamed about for that, because this journey that you have been on with this person, if that is the right word, but also, for lack of a better word, this part of this journey, this chapter that you are in now, it's rough. Guys, it is hard. being in this space of disconnect, being in this space where you don't know which end is up, where you don't know what's going on with them, and all you have is crickets on the other end if you try to reach out to them, that is a tough place for you to be in. So if you find yourselves, and I've already mentioned this, being angry at them from time to time, don't feel bad. It's okay for you to do that. But then it's time to rise up and turn that anger into love for yourself and pour the love that you have for this person back into you. The King of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But you don't have to be a fire sign or any of the other signs that I might call out for this reading today. This is a collective reading. It is for all signs, and it's more important that we consider the energy of the card and how its interpretation relates to the rest of the reading. And this is about your person coming towards you with a lot of energy, with a lot of drive and determination to show up and show you that they are willing to do what's necessary to have you in their life and not wanting to let you go or make a big mess of things ever again. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know for this message today, please? The Eight of Cups. Well, the Eight of Cups is all about, well, the missing one returning, because the Eight of Cups is about the runner. But the Eight of Cups, especially with it being next to the King of Wands, is all about your person getting rid of their baggage, getting rid of their fears, their old emotional wounds, their emotional baggage, their insecurities, their doubts, and everything else that has been an interference to this connection from moving forward. The Eight of Cups is about your person returning. It tells us about the missing one returning because it is about your person embracing this spiritual connection that is here between you and your person, because it is about going towards the light. It is about leaving the known for the unknown. And what is the known for your person right now? It is all of their fears, their insecurities, and all of their other stuff, and all of this other icky doubts and illusions and everything else that kept them captive, that kept them stuck from being able to be the partner that you need them to be. But they want to be the partner you need them to be because that is what that King of Wands is about, and that's regardless of their sign or gender, okay? The Eight of Cups is all about your person getting the life lessons that they need to release the things that have been holding them back. All of the obstacles, all of the interference, all of the illusions, and everything else will be gone because your person wants to make their way towards you and start exploring the destiny that needs to unfold for the two of you for this lifetime. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. The Nine of Wands. Well, the Nine of Wands is all about your person figuring out their approach. The Nine of Wands tells us that your person is very much, like we talked about with that Four of Swords, backed off at the moment. They are in this place of retreat, and they are using this time very wisely and very efficiently to come up with a strategy and a plan to win you back. That is what the Nine of Wands is about. But it's also about courage, perseverance, determination, not backing down, your person coming forward and coming towards you with an energy that you have not seen from them before, because this is about the energy of them trying to win back you, win you back, win back your respect, win back your trust and your love if necessary, and coming up with a fresh approach as they come towards you, coming at you in a different way than they ever have before. By being more loving, giving, caring, by wearing their emotions on their sleeve and showing you and telling you how they cherish you and how they love you, and showing you as well how important you are to them. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Knight of Cups. I love the energy of the Knight of Cups because it is all about love and romance. Your person wanting to show up and be very loving, caring, and giving to you. This is about your person apologizing to you as well. This is about your person wearing their emotions on their sleeve and being very expressive of their love, of their feelings. This is someone who wants to talk to you about how they feel about you, but also someone who wants to show you. Words and actions will be in alignment with the Knight of Cups because the Knight of Cups energy follows their heart. Sweet romantic gestures coming from your person. Messages of love coming from them as well. Your person showing up for you in a way that you have perhaps not seen them, with a lot of love, with a lot of passion, with a lot of energy, to be able to show you that they are ready to take accountability and responsibility for the things that they have done wrong here. And wanting to show you that, yes, I'd handled things badly and I am so ashamed of myself for doing that. And I am so sorry for doing that. It is my fault. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disgusted with myself. I'm embarrassed. I've even humiliated myself in the way that I acted. And you do have every right to be angry with me, and I don't blame you. But I am asking you if you are willing to hear me out and let me explain myself. Because I want you to know and understand that it is because of something that was broken within me. I was fearful. I was listening to all those fears and all that other stuff that was constantly playing in my head. But I have turned that off because I am following my heart now. And I want my heart to lead me back to you so the two of us can have this opportunity to come back together if you're willing to have me. The Knight of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Now, coming from the bottom, we do have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is all about speaking the truth. The Queen of Swords is the perfect blending of water and air. Water is things like emotions, love, and feelings. Air is ideas, thoughts, and communication. Your person expressing their love for you. Remember I said there was a message of love coming with that Knight of Cups. Messages coming from your person being able to talk to you and tell you how they feel, but also with this Queen of Swords, it tells us your person knows that they did not treat you fairly in the past. They know that they did not treat you with the respect and the dignity that you deserve, and they know that it's time to show up and show you that they value you, that they love you, that they respect you, and how important you are to them by making you more of a priority. The Queen of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But also with this Queen of Swords, it's all about truth, honesty, and integrity. And your person showing up with all of that as well, because the Queen of Swords carries the sword of truth, and your person being authentic with you. We also have the Two of Pentacles. Now this tells us that change is coming. Change is in the air. Change is happening in this connection for you and your person. And they are the one creating the shift in this energy to come back in your direction. Because your person knows the two of you belong together. They see and understand where you or where they allowed things to get way out of balance between the two of you. They know that there should have been more reciprocity in this relationship. They know they should have given to you more than they did. And perhaps they just allowed you to give to them because by nature that's who you are. You're loving, you're kind, you're giving, you're gracious, you are supportive, and sometimes people can take advantage of that and take you for granted. And I feel your person has a lot of regrets and remorse if they did that with you in the past. But this Two of Pentacles is all about restoring balance, harmony to this relationship. So the two of you are in this place where things are equal between you, equal give and take. We also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom. Now the Ten of Wands, I feel, is your person really feeling a lot of the heavy weight of their guilt, wishing they hadn't done things so badly. That is about them having the heavy weight of this remorse, the shame, and everything else that they have brought into their life for hurting you, for creating the problems that they created, and wishing they had done things differently. The Ten of Wands is the weight of the world on your shoulders, and your person feeling that heavy weight right now. And that heavy weight is guilt, it is regret, it is remorse, wishing they had done things differently, wishing they hadn't handled things so badly. Knowing that they brought a lot of pain, a lot of agony, a lot of heartache and heartbreak into your lives as well for you guys watching the reading. Wishing they hadn't done that, but they can't truly wish all that away. All they can do is make amends and do some things that are different. The next card that was on the bottom of this deck is the full moon. Now this is not the energy of the moon card. This is a different card that is in these. There's some different cards that are in this deck of tarot cards. And this full moon, I feel that this says that for some of you out there, you could be receiving communication from your person on or around the full moon. It could be this next full moon that's coming up in February, or it could be the full moon that is coming up in March. But there is some energy here for some of you to receive communication from your person around the full moon energy. If that resonates with anyone, or perhaps something happened around a full moon energy. We also have the Eight of Wands coming from the bottom. The Eight of Wands is all about getting things moving between the two of you, getting things out of this place of stagnation, getting them moving and grooving, because the Eight of Wands is a card of sudden and swift movement, but also about communication coming from your person. And they're definitely going to be battling their way back to you with this Seven of Wands showing up. Seven of Wands, very much supporting that Nine of Wands, is all about courage, determination. Your person doing what is necessary to come back in your direction, battling their way to you to show you that they are willing to fight for you and for this love, because your person does not want to let this connection go. This reading is about them doing what is necessary to come back to you and show you that they are ready to do what is necessary to regain your respect and your trust and your love. And your person knows that they're going to have to work for this. But that's the beauty of this reading. It tells us that your person is going to work for all of this because they wish they had done things differently. They don't like their life without you. And that as well is part of that 10 of Wands energy and that 4 of Swords as well. Your person missing you, your person feeling the heavy weight of what it's like to not have you in their life. A definite wake-up call for this person. They're feeling all of that at the moment as well, especially with that full moon card being next to it. Also, because the full moon energy can sometimes bring very intense emotions with it. You guys know what that's like. So perhaps around this next full moon, you may be feeling some intense emotions coming from your person, or you may have them yourselves, because the full moon does heighten these emotions. And your person, I feel, is in this place where they're having a bit of a rough time with, well, having to acknowledge what they've done and understanding that perhaps you are very angry with them, because until they talk to you, they're not going to really know. Are they? No. But my goodness, do they need to respect you? This card comes with number 43, if anyone resonates with number 43. Although that could be like the 4th month, the 3rd day, the 3rd day, the 3rd month, the 4th day. So like it could be April 3rd or it could be March 4th. Maybe the full moon is around one of those days. I'm not really sure. But this is all about your person respecting you. The interesting thing about this card as well is 4 + 3 = 7, which is all about change. And that very much supports that 2 of Pentacles, which is about change coming into this connection with your person initiating that change as well, because they are the one that's going to reach out to communicate with you and get things unstuck. But this respect card does indicate that your person is going to be so much more respectful of you and of this connection. That's what supports this card. I'm ashamed that I didn't do more to show you how important you are. And yes, they know that they should have respected you. They know that they should have shown you through their words and their actions how they value you. And they didn't do that. And I feel this person is really upset and angry with themselves for not doing that before. They're going to make a big point of it moving forward, because the energy of that King of Wands and this Knight of Cups is all about showing you how much they love, care, cherish, and value you. And this will be a very different dynamic, perhaps, for many of you watching the reading, coming from your person. Unicorn, invite serendipity. Well, yes, this is all about your person. Getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe. And perhaps you guys watching the reading are seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities as well. Does anyone resonate with unicorns? Unicorns are so magical and they are just so very beautiful. But invite serendipity into your life. I feel that this is about your person inviting this serendipity into their life. It is about them acknowledging that they are seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe wherever they go, whatever they do. They see your initials. They see the kind of car you drive. If you drive a car, they see someone that reminds them of you. They see someone that walks like you or has hair like you, or someone who could even sound like you. They see other things that remind them of you as well. Maybe they see something on their phone, flash across their phone, or flash across their television, or perhaps they hear some music or a song wherever they are that reminds them of you, because that is what serendipity is all about. It is about the synchronicity of the universe at work in our lives, giving us clues, signs, and signals that this connection is very much alive. And I do feel that when your person has these moments, these magical moments of serendipity, I do feel they stop and they think about you. They take a lot of trips down memory lane. They think about this connection and see and understand that they are in this place right now without you because of their words, their actions, and their behaviors. Choices. Make the best choices. Well, I do feel that this is about your person knowing that they have not made the best choices in the past. There is so much going on this card. I can't even tell you what's going on up here, but I feel it's some sort of mountain scene perhaps, or maybe that's some sort of doves or birds or kind of like heavenly stuff up here. That is obviously the moon. She has this beautiful castle on her head, and we have these beautiful feathers. That to me reminds me of the phoenix rising from the ashes, those feathers. I feel that your person is definitely rising from the ashes of ruin that they've created in this connection, hoping that you're going to allow them to ignite this flame between the two of you again. We've got rainbow symbolism here saying that be hopeful, be optimistic, that your person can make the changes that they need to make to come in your direction. We also have these beautiful flowers and these tiger lilies, and lilies are a symbol of rebirth. So I do feel that your person is wanting to come back around and make better choices with you moving forward. And you will see that with them as they start initiating communication, as they start reaching out to you, as they start explaining themselves to you, as they start apologizing to you as well. Because I do feel that your person is really embarrassed about how they have acted with the things that they have done in this connection between the two of you in the past. They know that they should have done things differently, but they did not have they didn't have the emotional maturity or spiritual awareness to be able to do that before. But they are gaining that now during this time that you are away from each other. That is why you are in this space at the moment where you are both changing, growing, and evolving. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, this says tragedy. Tragedy helps you find your purpose. Deep lessons concealed in tragedies. Helping others cope during tragedy. Okay, so what I feel that this is saying is, especially with some of the cards that we have the Ten of Wands. That's about your person feeling the weight of the world, feeling the stress, overthinking. What if you've moved on, not really knowing if you are going to talk to them or listen to them or hear them out or anything. And that, I feel, is what this tragedy is. Your person feeling like they have made such tragic mistakes here and knowing that it is up to them to fix it. What else I'm hearing is, and I haven't heard this song in a long time, but I actually know that it's the Bee Gees. It's called Tragedy. It's got some interesting lyrics in it, and if you have never checked that song out, guys, check it out, because some of the lyrics in that song, when you can't go on, it's because your person is feeling very lost without you. That is what that song is about. So check out the Bee Gees. The name of the song's Tragedy, and it's a good song. I can't remember all of the lyrics at the moment, but you guys that have been watching the channel for a while know that that is how the case of the situation is, but it did come through to encourage you guys to go listen to that song. Plus, it has a really good beat. And the Bee Gees are fabulous because they have this incredible harmony anyway. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages are coming through? Difficult road. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. Well, that is that Seven of Wands and that Nine of Wands. Yes, your person has the capacity within them to persevere and walk this difficult road to be able to come back in your direction and have this relationship with you in a very different space than where it was in the past. Because this is about your person growing up. It is about them attaining that spiritual growth and maturing that they have needed for so very long. It is about them doing what is necessary to show up for you and show you that they are willing to fight for this relationship. And you know what, guys? You're worthy of that. You are worth that. They need to do that. They need to show you that they're going to fight for you and for this connection. And they will. They will. They are just trying to find their footing right now, to find their words right now, to come back in your direction because they know that they messed up. And they don't want to let you go because your person doesn't want to let go of this connection. And moving forward, they are going to treat you with so much more respect, so much more gratitude and appreciation as well. Being so much more loving and affectionate and generous with you, with their time, energy, and effort. Because your person doesn't want to lose you, and they don't want to lose this opportunity for this connection either. Well, let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Longing. Well, this is craving, aching, and wanting. Not really sure what kind of flower that is. Does anybody know what kind of flower that is? I might have asked that before, but I just don't know. Anyway, this is about your person longing for you. I do feel they missed you. That's that Ten of Wands as well as this Four of Swords. Your person has this longing for you that comes from deep down within their soul. I'm trying to see what else we had on here. The Eight of Cups. The King of Wands. Now your person is going to do what is necessary here to win you back, to gain back your love, your trust, and your respect, because they know they've got to earn it. They know that that's not something that can just be given away. And you know what, guys? They need to earn it. Let them earn it, because I feel that they will, and you will see that energy coming from them also. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know? What does the universe want to share? Sorrow. Well, loss, grief, and depression. Yes, this is a very sad looking card, isn't it? And this card reminds me of the Five of Cups, actually. And your person feeling a lot of grief, a lot of loneliness, a lot of isolation, a lot of depression. That is actually the energy of that Four of Swords. Isolation, loneliness, being withdrawn in that place of self-imposed isolation, wanting to come out of there now because your person wants to come back in your direction. And they can feel this anticipation building within them as well with that Ten of Wands energy coming towards you, knowing that it's time to act, it's time to follow through, it is time to make something happen. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Well, I feel like your person wants to hold on to you. And I do feel they may be obsessing a little bit because they have been overthinking. What if, what if, what if, what if? And they could actually be spying on you if you guys have social media. They could be trying to check you out online. They could be trying to figure out what's going on with you on the sly in any way they can, because they want to know if you have moved on. And if someone is doing a lot of that overthinking and what ifing, it kind of goes hand in hand that they may be trying to figure out what's going on with you before they start talking to you, because they want to know They also want to get ahead of your energy, which is why they look at social media, why they may even be looking at your old photos and pictures. But this is about your person wanting to hang on to you and to this connection as well. Depth, awareness, importance, and value. Well, I definitely feel that your person is going to be respectful of how much they value you and how important you are moving forward. There's going to be a definite shift in the way that's going to hang moving forward with your person. There's going to be a very different way that your person approaches you in this relationship because they want to show you how important you are. They've gained a greater awareness of themselves as well during this time you've been away. And they want to show you that they value you. They want to show you that they love you. They want to show you that they are going to make you and this connection more of a priority than they have in the past. Because this is about your person showing up for you in ways that they have not. Because they want to win you back. They want to fight for you. They want to fight for this love. And they want to show you that they are willing to do what is necessary to show up for you and be the partner that you need them to be, who can love you the way that you need to be loved. Because your person does not want to let you go, and they don't want to let this connection go either, because your person knows that the two of you share something so very special and so very magical with each other. They see where they have blown it, they see where they've let you down, and they see where they have made a lot of mistakes and made a big, huge mess out of things. But they have learned through all of that as well, because they have had to feel it, what it's like to not have you in their life. This is why they're changing, evolving, and transforming, so that they can come back to you and show you that they have done the work that is necessary to be your partner, who will love you, who will respect you, and who will value you moving forward. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.